Okay, hi guys. So we are going to do a pick a card reading, and this reading is going to be a love reading. So no matter whenever you watch this video, like I'm just recording this in 2019, but whichever time, whichever month, whichever year you open this video is going to give you the right answer. Okay, so in this reading we are going to be using 3 decks. We are going to be using a tarot card deck, which is this, and I will be using 2 angel card decks, which is going to be this and this. Now you might say, oh, where do we get these 2 decks? These 2 decks are exclusively available only for the people who have registered for my courses. Okay, so yeah, there is this little limitation that I put on this decks just because I am actually teaching the meanings inside the course, and that is where I don't have a separate guide for these cards, and that is where I don't sell them separately. And yeah, so that is how it goes. So now I have these 3 cards. This is the card number 1, 2 and 3. So before we are going to begin with the reading, I would just like that you close your eyes and focus upon your love question. Whatever question you have for your love life, just have that question in your mind. And see, now this is like not a one-to-one reading where you are sitting right in front of me and you can ask me further questions. Okay, so that is where you'll have to try to understand the meanings of these cards based on your situation. Okay, so I just hope that you will be doing that. So yeah, so now let's get ahead with the reading. And let's say, for an example, if the first option you chose, now let's go ahead. You have your question in your mind, you are very much clear with yourself what your question is, and now the answer for that is going to be, okay, so the answer for that is you might actually have to introspect. You might actually have to see whether how your relationship is going on with this person. If you are in a relationship, then you definitely want to recheck what's happening in your relationship, because if you are not happy, if the relationship is not keeping you happy, if it's not keeping both of you happy, the other person is not giving you the love that you require, maybe then you still have time to think twice. Okay, and yeah, and the thing is that, you know, it may not be that absurd, it may not be that up to that extent where you just have to break off that relationship. It can be where you just need to sit and talk with your partner. See, talking and communication is a very important thing in love life. A lot of people think that whatever I feel, my partner should actually come to know. Whatever my partner feels, I should come to know without any verbal communication, which is where a lot of relationships suffer. This is why you have to make a point that somewhere or the other, if in your relationship with your partner you're not happy, somewhere or the other, see, it's not about just happiness. The partner is trying his best, and both of you are trying your best, but at the same time, if the relationship is not bringing you something that you expect from the relationship, then you definitely have to just sit together and have a good talk on that. Okay, and then the next thing is, yeah, you can actually go out for a coffee. You can sit for a coffee in your own home, and you can have a discussion on that, whether you really want how is it that you want the relationship to proceed, how is it that you want your partner to behave towards you, how is it that your partner wants you to behave towards them, what sort of respect you expect, what sort of love you expect, what sort of, how many hugs you expect. See, now this is like not a practical thing that, okay, I want 5 hugs in a day. It does not work that way. But if you expect more frequent hugs and cuddling, talk that with your partner. Okay, and see, just thinking, just imagining or repenting or regretting, oh, my partner does not want to hug me, my partner does not want to kiss me. If you are just thinking that in your mind, and your partner may be having some different things on his mind or her mind, and then you might actually just keep wondering and dreaming about what he or she is thinking, and you just don't do what you're supposed to do, right? So whether you just, both of you just keep dreaming, both of you just endlessly keep expecting that I should get this, I should get that, and don't discuss it, the relationship won't like be like a fully fledged and a happy relationship. Okay, so just try to have a talk with your partner, just try to have a verbal communication and over a cup of coffee, which is going to be like a very good thing for you. And you might want to see what cards have come up, so you can just see which cards are here. Okay, so then the second option, now you know in this second option I have two cards from the Angel Guidance Oracle deck. So let's go ahead and see. So you know, for this I just feel if you have chosen the second option, this applies to your love life. This thing shows that you might actually need to consult, you might actually need a relationship counselor, and also at the same time with the past life card, I just feel that there might be certain problems that you guys have carried from your past lives. And maybe you guys might be in a soulmate sort of relationship, and usually soulmate sort of relationships, people actually bring a lot of drama into their life, right? And that is where both of you just cannot live without each other, but living together is also going to be a hustle, right? So yeah, so that is there. You need to solve your past life drama. And how can you solve the past life drama? It can happen with a past life regression session. So yes, that can happen. And the next thing is, okay, you need to be more loving towards yourself. Also, this is like, you know, with the partner, and just be more loving towards your partner. And if you cannot be more loving towards your partner, know that you are not being loving towards yourself. Okay, see, everybody in a relationship, when somebody is having some or the other problem with their partner, somewhere or the other they have some issues within themselves, that they are not able to resolve, which is why they just keep throwing those issues on their partner, right? So that is there. And also at the same time, now this card, it just says that it's not the end of the tunnel. Okay, it's not at the end of the tunnel, it's not end of the relationship. Though I have pointed out a lot of controversial things, a lot of things that may be like sounding as if whether the relationship would work or not, but this card actually says that you guys still have hope in your relationship. Your relationship is not worth giving up. Okay, so you don't have to give up on the relationship, you don't have to give up on your partner, but at the same time you just cannot keep going like this forever. You need relationship counseling, either relationship counseling, you might need even both. Okay, you do need past life regression, where you are just clearing off your past life session. Now this session has to be a session with your life partner. Okay, maybe both of you can go together, or both of you have to go separately, whatever you do, but you need to do this, right? So yeah, we do have this, that where a husband and wife, they go deep into a session together, and yeah, so there we can work out from there what's happening in their past lives. So yeah, so that is it from this for this reading. I hope that it's clear with you. Now let's go ahead with the third reading. If you have chosen the third card as your option, then let's see what the cards have to say for your reading. Okay, now the third card is actually very, very good, you know, because it is this card that has appeared plus the sun card. The sun, okay, it's not the sun, it's the moon. Okay, I just got confused. Okay, so it's the moon card. So moon card, somewhere or the other, it does show uncertainty. At the same time, there is a sort of deep love and affection. And just seeing the three cards, all the three cards are like controversial, all the three cards are like counterparts, like not exactly counterparts, they are the opposite, right? This card shows like a very good love relationship, but at the same time we have the moon card. So the moon card, it says that the love relationship that you feel, you expect, or you are in this fantasy where you feel that you are in a relationship with this person, but it may actually just be an illusion. Okay, the other person might not be considering this as a relationship. They may be just into a friendship sort of thing, or maybe, see, this card also makes me feel that the other person might be just wanting friendship with benefits. Okay, and if you don't want just friends with benefits, you want a committed long life relationship, then you definitely know what you have to do ahead, right? Because see, there are people who are into relationship that's like a friends with benefits sort of relationship. I know that this is not the right relationship, spiritually, if you ask me, then this is not the right relationship to be in, right? You have to be with a partner who is loving, who is caring. Both of you are committed towards each other and you just want to spend your entire life with each other. So this is not correct thing according to spirituality, but again, it's up to you to choose whether you would like to go ahead with this, because this card has come up, so it does show that there might be this relationship. But if you are just comfortable, if you are okay sort of thing with this relationship, then it's up to you. Okay, I'm not somebody to decide for your life. Plus at the same time, just be aware, if you just feel that it's just like a flowery and very dreamy sort of relationship, you just need to think twice. Maybe just try to ask your partner what's going on in their mind and maybe what they might respond. It may not be totally very much easily understood, right? Because even they may be in a dreamy sort of state where they are not ready for commitment, they are not ready for a lifetime sort of relationship, but they still want you. Okay, so so this is the third card, and this is for the third option. So I hope that this clears your doubt, and this is like this is like for your present relationship, right? It's going to be for your present relationship. And so thank you so much for watching. I will catch you back in my next pick a card reading. I don't know what that pick a card reading would be. If you have some requests for a pick a card reading, like this is a love reading, you might want a career reading, you might want a spiritual reading, etc. So just drop your comments in the comment box below. I would love to know that. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being with me. Share this reading with somebody who is like in a fix in a relationship and you feel that this reading might help them. Okay, so I'll see you again in my next video. Until then, keep following the path of your soul's purpose, because you are born for a reason. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.